So if you're buying a house in the summer of 2024, this video is for you. We're going to go through several things that you need to know to ensure a smooth transaction and that we can take you to the finish line and the house will successfully be yours. Don't miss this one. It's coming up next. Hey everyone, it's Matt here with the Matt Allen Real Estate Team. I hope you're having an amazing day today. It's been a little bit of time since I've done a video, and it was because I actually had some surgery I had to have done. Kept me a little bit immobile and didn't give me the chance to do a lot of videos. So I am back now. I'm getting recovered and back at doing the videos. Today I wanted to focus in on some situations that have come up for some of my buyers so that you can avoid some of these pitfalls, if you want to call it that, and allow you a little bit smoother of a transaction and get yourself to that closing table. Now, we're in summer of 2024 and things are a little different than they were even a couple of months ago. First and foremost, and this is true no matter what you're buying or where you're buying, the first thing you need to do is get hooked up with a lender. Now, I will caution you, there are online lenders, there are local lenders, there's national lenders. All of them, to some degree, have some quality to them. I will tell you my preference is a local lender because they kind of have a pulse on what's happening in the market. We just went through a situation with an online lender that made a lot of promises, and we took that to making some aggressive offers, and it didn't pan out the way we had hoped it would. So I always prefer you to lean on your real estate professional to give you some referral business that they've worked with, professionals that they know that can get the work completed. So just be very cautious of who you select as your lender. Get some background on them, know how long they've been in the business, know what you're up against with the loan. So if you're a risky lender, you need to know that up front. If you're a good borrower, knowing some of the programs, making sure you're getting the best rate. Rates are kind of all over the place right now. So make sure you're working with a lender that's giving you what a good market rate is, and their fees are in line and whatnot. So that's number one. Now, once you and your real estate professional are comfortable with the lender you've selected and you found that house that really works for you, it's the one, now is time to look at the environment you're in to be able to make the best offer possible. And what I mean by that is looking at in Central Florida, for example, there are several environments based on location, based on price point. In some areas, houses are still in multiple offer situations. So you really need to know that. In others, there's some negotiation that can happen. So be careful and make sure to rely on your real estate professional to tell you whether you're going to be in a full offer, multiple offer situation, or you've got some room to play. You can do things like negotiating price and terms and whatnot. That is very important when you go to write the offer, because you need to be realistic in what type of offer you're writing. So if you are financing, you really need to know that it's 30 to 45 days is traditional for financing. Don't write the offer that you're going to close in 15 days and then be put in not only a what I like to call pressure cooker situation, but you're also probably not going to fulfill those obligations, and you're either going to lose the house or have to ask for extensions, which stresses everybody out. Make sure the terms are realistic to what your environment is and what your situation is. Don't try to do something just to win the offer that you can't possibly be able to fulfill. It's also extremely important for you to be upfront and honest with both your lender and your real estate professional so that they can work in your best behalf. The worst thing that can happen is, let's say you put on there that you want to close in 30 days, but you know that your lease isn't ending for another 4 months. and that's going to put you in a financial situation. And your thought was, well, we'll just extend it at that point and see if we can get an extension in the closing type of thing. Doesn't work well like that. So make sure you're upfront, letting both the lender and the realtor know what your expectation is realistically ahead of time. And last but certainly not least, things come up. Things can happen during the underwriting process, the appraisal process, the inspection process. Things come up that could be out of your control, could be out of the control of your lender or your real estate professional. What's very important is making sure you align yourself with someone who is a critical thinker, who has the experience to come up with solutions, have gone through these situations that may have come up in the past and they've worked through them, or have a solution. We always say solution orientated professionals, and that's really important when things like appraisals, inspections, things that come up during that process that you weren't expecting and could adversely affect the transaction unless somebody has a solution. So make sure that you're working with some professionals that do that. You can ask those questions ahead of time. Ask about challenges they've had in the past with a transaction and how they solved that problem. That's not out of your realm when you're interviewing agents, either as a buyer or even as a listing agent. I hope this was helpful. You do have questions, always drop them down below. More than happy to help you. If you're new to our station, click that smash that like button, subscribe. I need more subscribers, you guys. Take time to do that for me. I really appreciate it. And until the next video, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.